welcome to my channel. If you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Michaela, and if you can tell by the title, I will be giving you guys, I'll basically be telling you guys things that I have learned throughout my natural hair journey. So if you guys see me looking down, I made notes just to keep me on track, and I basically consolidated this into 5 main things that I took away that I think that other people have learned, but for the people that are starting their journey or want to be more hands-on in their natural hair journey should know and understand, if that makes sense. Yeah, so let's get into it. First, I want to give you guys a background knowledge about my natural hair journey so you guys can see my perspective of where I'm coming from. It might help, it might not, but I'm just gonna give you guys my perspective. So okay, so let's start off with the fact that I've been natural all my life. Never had a perm. What is the texturizer? Never had that. None of that, just natural, okay? My sister actually had a perm and she got hair damage from that. She basically was my advocate for my mom not to basically tamper with my natural hair. That being said, I've been natural all my life. I've never touched my hair. Obviously, when I was younger, I had my sister, hairdresser, do my hair, somebody, because everybody else in my family, they were all doing perms, they were texturizing their hair. So my sister and I were really the ones who were the naturals in the family. As I got older, my dad started taking me to the hair salon, and I would get my hair done every other week. So get my hair done, and then by the end of the second week, I would get a new hairstyle. And that was my rotation for a few good years until I had turned 14. Was I 14? Am I missing something? No, I'm not missing anything. Okay, so there was this traumatic event that happened when I was 14. I'm a winter baby, okay? My birthday is in February. I'm a winter baby. And for some reason, every time my birthday comes around, it is snowing. Like, obviously it would snow, but I'm just like, why is it always on my birthday? Always, never fails. There was like 1 year that it didn't snow on my birthday and it was actually sunny outside. But every other year, snows. Never fails. You can always count. If you ever want to go somewhere or do some snow activity, go on my birthday. I guarantee you. Go on my birthday. You're gonna get snow. Anyways, so this snowstorm was actually pretty bad that the people that I normally go to closed their stores. So I went to one that was closer to my house, which was a Dominican hair salon. And actually, I didn't look up that hair salon. My brother did. He still wanted me to like have fun on my birthday, even though it was mad snowy outside. So he treated me to it. And he's like, oh, just go to these people, like they'll be fine. And I'm like, okay, because at the time I'm thinking every hairdresser is good. Like, they're a hairdresser for a reason. They went to school for a reason. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Honestly, the only bad things that I've ever thought that could happen to natural hair was perming and texturizing. So I didn't think anything of it. Anyways, I went to the lady and I said, I just want my hair blow dried. Wash and blow dried, that's it. I want my hair to be fluffy. I want my hair to be out. She said, okay, I got you. She got me. I was good. No, I wasn't, because when I sat myself in that chair, okay, when I say she blow dried my hair till it was bone straight, I've never seen that in my life. Every time I got my hair blow dried, afro, or lengthened afro. It wasn't really an afro-ish, but you get what I'm saying. My hair wasn't bone straight. So I'm like, okay, thank you, miss. After that, guess what? The back of my hair started falling out. I said, huh, what? Heat damage to the highest degree. It got to the point where I went to another I went to another hairstylist that my sister had recommended that she had gone to and visited. She was like, yeah, she's cool. I had gone to her and she was just like, you know, your hair is damaged. And I was like, yeah. She was like, we can either snip it little by little or we could just get rid of it all and then start fresh. So I was like, get rid of everything. Go on. Like, get it. I don't want it no more. Okay? My hair smelled burnt. It looked bad. And at that point, I was like, okay, clearly not every hairdresser knows how to take care of my hair. So I think I should be more hands-on with my natural hair. But as I started to learn more about my hair, I didn't really need them except for when I needed trim. Because I didn't trust myself at that time to trim my own hair. I was just like, what is the trim? What's the difference between the trim and the cut? Aren't they the same thing? But there clearly was a difference, and I didn't. And I didn't want to mess around and just cut my hair when I was trying to grow it back to its natural length. Anyways, so when I got my hair cut, she shaped it, and I kid you not, my hair was like right here. I had, what's her name? I had an Edna cut. Is her name Edna? I think her name's Edna. You know from Incredibles? That's how my hair looked, except I didn't have bangs. But that's how my hair looked. And after that, I've been more hands-on with my hair. Like, that moment traumatized me completely. I had healthy hair, and literally in one day, it was gone. So I didn't want to experience that again. So that brings me to my first thing, which is take what YouTube hair gurus say with a grain of salt. All right. So I was 14 when I first started, right? So that means that was 2013. At that time, YouTube was not as popular as it is now. And that was around the time for the OGs, like Natural 85, Mahogany Curls, Chime, even, I feel like, what's her name? Flawless Alyssa. She was known back then for how to do I can't say the word. 3-strand twist. Like, that's the time that I was starting to be hands-on with my hair. Oh, and Natural Sisters. Natural Sisters. I can't remember they're 3 sisters, and their account was Natural Sisters, I think. Y'all should know who I'm talking about. That being said, I would watch those videos because I really did not know what I was doing. The most I knew about my hair was putting it in a puff, taking braids out, maybe washing my hair. I barely washed my hair, and then going to the hair salon. I really did not know what to do. I started off with whatever was in my house already. Like, I had no idea what I was doing with my own hair. So it really helped having them and seeing them. Oh, and at that time, their hair was already long. Their hair was already not waist length, but it was bra strap length. And I was just like, oh, so you're telling me if I do my hair like this and my hair's gonna be down there that fast? Okay, so I'm gonna use that product and that product and that product, and she says to use this product, and then she makes this homemade product, and I'm gonna put this homemade product in my hair, and I'm gonna be Gucci. By the end of the year, my hair is gonna be long and everything, and you can't tell me nothing. That was not the case at all. Like, at all. Okay? I had to learn that, I had to realize that what they were showing me was their highlight. Everybody had already grown out their hair, and I was just like, okay, their hair is long. They look like me. If I do what they say, my hair will be that length too. When in reality, I had to go through how many videos to see their very first video of their big chop, and it took them like 5 years to grow their hair. I also say that to say that the products that they use for their hair may not work for you. Which brings me into my second one, which is not all hair is the same. So I was watching them, but they were using products that they knew, and they had already gone through the trial and error stage and finding the products that worked for them. I was still in the beginning of those stages, and I didn't know what hair porosity was. I didn't even know what my curl pattern was. Why? Because my hair was still recovering from being burnt. So I had no clue. I had no clue about curl patterns or any of that stuff. What I thought was important was she has a hair texture and we have the same hair texture, then whatever she's using should work for me, which is not the case, because literally hair texture is either you have a C curl or you have an S curl. What I needed to figure out was my porosity. My hair porosity. Was it high? Was it normal? Was it low? Turns out I have the lowest of the low. So that's why I say not all hair is the same. Do what works for you and move accordingly, okay? I feel like this should have been the first thing I said. But the third one is be cautious with who you allow to do your hair. I wish somebody would have told me that. I wish somebody would have told me that. If somebody was like, honey, don't go to that hair salon. They're gonna mess your hair up, okay? If they would have told me that, I probably would have, my hair probably would have been longer. But it's okay, because everything happens for a reason. But now that I know better, I want to teach other people to know better, okay? I want to let y'all know. Don't let anybody do your hair, okay? Look at those receipts, look at those reviews, all right? I believe that there are some hairdressers that are meant to have their hands in your hair, because when they do, your hair just cooperates. And it might sound crazy, but your hair cooperates. And the next thing you know, you're like, what? Why don't you touching your hair? You're like, why don't my hair do that for me? Like, what are you doing that I'm not? What products are you using that I'm not using? And then go ask her what products she uses. She tell you what products she uses, and you go and buy those products and put it in your hair, and your hairs don't feel the same. So do y'all research and don't let just anybody go up in your hair at all. Don't do it. The fourth one is it is okay to have setbacks. We are not perfect. We all have lazy days. I have a plethora of them, more than I'd like to speak about. But it's okay. Sometimes those lazy days lead to single strand knots turning to not knots. And for people that have slept without a bonnet or slept without a silk pillow with their hair in a puff, but understand that. And then next thing you know, they wake up and they have to just untangle their hair or just cut off a piece because it's gone. It's not worth it. And that's okay. Your hair is gonna grow back. Hair is literally already dead. So if it's heavy, get rid of that dead weight. We don't need it. Snip, snip, goodbye. Move on. It will grow back. You'll be fine. Oh, if you want to dye your hair and it changes your pattern and you don't like the pattern that it is, so you grow out your hair, it's okay. You got to experience a different color. If you enjoyed it, great. If you didn't, you learned from it. Basically what I'm saying is whatever doesn't work for you, you've now acquired knowledge from that, and it's okay. You can help others. You can do better with your hair. It's fine to have setbacks. The last thing I said was enjoy the process. Now, obviously, I think that it's a given since you transitioned over to having natural hair. If you had textured hair or permed hair, or you never really cared to take care of your hair before and now you're doing it, that you're now going to enjoy it, which is not the truth. That's why there's so many different types of naturalistas, basically. There's females that like to wear wigs. There's females that always have their hair braided. There's females that rock their natural hair. But it doesn't take away from their natural hair experience. Enjoy it, okay? One thing I wish I did was that I wished I... Okay, so going back to when I first had cut my hair was at this length, straightened. She straightened my hair to make sure that she got all... Why she straightened my hair now that I think of it? I done just got traumatized by having my hair bone straight, and then I straightened it again. There's something wrong with me. Besides the point, that was not... It just came up in my mind. Wow. Anyways, So my hair was at this length straightened. So that meant when my hair went back to its natural state, it was way shorter than that. When I say shrinkage was real, it was real. It was so real. It was just real, okay? But I wish I enjoyed it because now my hair is longer, and even though it shrinks up, I wish I had my hair length back. I just wish that I had enjoyed the process of it. I was ashamed of my hair being so short because I've never experienced my hair being that short, and I was afraid to put heat in it, me myself blow drying it. Why? Because I was just like, I just had my hair straightened after the fact that my hair got completely hair damage. So I was not gonna do that. I said, if this hairdresser, who probably is certified, can mess up my hair, I definitely can mess up my hair, and I was not taking that chance. At that time, I thought I was pretty confident to be like, oh, got my hair cut, oh, I'm doing this natural thing. I'm not like you people that are afraid to cut their hair. I cut everything off. I'm starting fresh, this, and the third, but you would never see my hair in a shrunken state. You would never see it, and I wish I just experienced it. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, enjoy the process. When you are growing your hair, you experience so many stages, and now my hair shapes my face because it's longer. But when my hair was shorter, my face, I guess, was more of the focus instead of my hair. So I wish I would have played more with that. Okay. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to take a look at my other previous videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.